We open on the edge of the Sunstone Mesa. This red sand begins to give way to a lighter tone of sandstone as 4 travelers, 2 giant lizards, and a sled full of supplies trudge through the sand as this wind strikes this mesa, blowing sand at their eyes as they begin to make their way towards the edge of this mesa. Still a bit to go. What would our party be doing at this point?
Guys. How about Fel and Knee?
I don't really see the correlation between these two, and I thought we said we wanted the names to be, like, matching.
Okay, but felony is a matching because we commit felonies.
What's a felony?
Crime.
I don't think we should be naming our lizards after crime. That feels like a really bad
I
idea.
mean, we could do murder. Like, murder.
Oh my goodness. No!
Rust and Rock.
That just feels unimaginative.
Duck and goose.
Cow,
actually.
goat and cow.
You know, we're trying to name the lizards, and we don't even have a name for our group. You know, we're
Do we?
kind of like a family now. I feel like we could, you know, come up with a little name for us.
We could.
Do you have anyone have any suggestions? Or
I mean, are we sure we want a name? Like, this feels very weirdly official. Like, a marriage or something, I don't know. Is that what marriage is like?
I'm not suggesting we get married.
No! I mean, if we want to...
Well, we have the shattered sword that we got. We could go something like that.
Oh! I mean, there was that thing that Krog was saying. What was it again?
Yeah, shattered blades. That's what he said. Shattered blades.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, I like
Isn't
that.
that kind of insulting us though because we're not a full blade?
I mean...
Yeah, parts of it.
We come together, we could make a full blade.
I like the way you
Yeah.
think.
As you travel across the remainder of this mesa, after deciding on the name, the Shattered Blade for your party, now that you have an official name, you continue along, bringing these lizards through these paths, and some of these paths seem like they've actually been walked recently, not heavily. But you find a few plants that are downtrodden as if someone else has been around this area recently. And eventually, you can see a orcish man walking along a small plateau above, and you can see him kind of look down towards you. And he doesn't look like any kind of fighter. Looks like he has fairly like peasant-like clothes, and he's attending to a row of berry bushes planted along this plateau just slightly above you. It'd only be a short walk up if you'd like to go pass by. The path kind of curves up towards that area and then down towards the valleys.
Do we want to go there?
Yeah.
Seems like the only way.
As the party sees this orcish man up in the upper part of the plateau and begins their journey up towards hopefully what could be at least some kind of civilization, the die is cast, and welcome to Spellcheck. Our party is at the edge of the mesa now, but in the previous episodes they traveled underneath a large span of this canyon, mesa, badland area of the world, and encountered what seemed to be a old friend, who turned out to only be a monster wearing the flayed skin of this poor person. And after being split up in the caverns underground, the 3 skin stealers attempted to flay the party as well and tear the skin from them, though were luckily defeated, as the party was able to make their way out of the underground city of Dorak-Gara and out into the sun once again. And now we find our players traveling up into one of these small mesas before knowing they'll have to descend again and go up again and over these various rolling hills of sand and sandstone. Would the party be heading towards this person, or would you intentionally try to avoid them?
We can go talk to them.
Yeah, we don't have reason to avoid them, I
All right.
think. Or
As you get closer, you would see this person give a slight wave as they are they kind of pick up their basket of berries. It seems like kind of an older orcish man. Seems like he's not in like a horrible shape. Though Kenzie, you know this area at least more or less. You know raiders don't really come up here very often. So it's likely that this person just doesn't have much that would interest you and your fellow Jackalkin. Just a, like, hermit living out in the edge of the world.
Or he's just gonna give him like a little nod and be like, "Hi, how are you doing?"
If we just like sighing, just like say the same thing. Hello.
You see him kind of let the basket slide down to like the crook of his elbow so to allow his hands to be free, and is going to kind of put his hands together in various ways that you guys would recognize as common sign language.
Oh my god, my time to shine! Can we just like look up and just like walk over to him and start talking CSO with him, asking for directions to the nearest civilization?
Through an interaction with him, you can kind of you get a response just asking who you are, why you've come all the way out here. You could just tell from his general demeanor, he's definitely a little bit worried about 4 individuals that seem at least like ready for battle more than like a commoner would. Because I mean, travelers in this world definitely need weaponry and other stuff to survive, but it is definitely nerve-wracking for a peasant like this who lives out in the edge of the world to encounter a band of adventurers like this. He'd pretty much just ask you what you're doing, and he would also sign back that he can give you directions.
Well, Kaerith would just sign. The general idea is that we came from the other side of the tunnel and now we're just low on resources for now. We are just in need of a town to rest in, grab some materials for the way, just the general stuff, and say that we have recently named ourselves the Shattered Blades.
He'd sign back that it's nice to meet you, and that there aren't any towns around. The closest one is Alderani's Rest, which you've been to, and it is quite far from here. He would sign that if you'd like, you could come back to his cabin for a while, at least stay the night. He'd sign he doesn't have much to offer, but he could probably make some food for you for the night.
Yeah, just like, he doesn't feel like good doing this, but he wouldn't sign it. Like, he would just sign, just hold on, let me debrief with my party, with my friends, and just like hastily walk back and just recap what the conversation was on, like, but add emphasis on the idea that this guy invited us into his cabin.
Oh, that's very nice of him.
I mean, we're quite a few people. I don't think it's polite.
I didn't say yes because of other problems we encountered while meeting unknown people. Strangers, might I add.
And that.
I don't see why we can't trust him. He's very nice.
Ro, you almost got me killed, please.
But
And we also just almost got ourselves killed.
it'd be a nice place to rest our heads.
Oh, at least we could get some like actual food. I guess they should just say sure. We kind of don't have any other option, and he seems like the only person here who would have like give us directions.
And at this point, I mean, if he does turn out to be, you know, horrible and want to kill us, I mean, we can hold our own. We could fight him back.
Sure. I guess maybe it is our day today. So the final decision is that yes, with caution.
I guess if you guys are okay.
Are you
Yeah.
guys talking at full volume or are you whispering?
Wait, yeah. I never actually thought about this. Is he mute? Is this orc
You
mute
don't
or
know if he's deaf. You don't know if he's deaf or mute.
So I was just like talking in my normal, like almost whispery tone, just like again, just
Yeah.
trying not to cause so much of a scene here.
Yeah. Not quite whispering, but definitely lowered.
Ro would probably be talking normal volume.
What is normal volume for Ro here? Hold on.
I mean, just, you know, loud enough for everyone to hear her. And if this guy can hear her too, then this guy can hear her too. She kind of did just assume he was deaf, so she wouldn't really be thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly. How
And
rude
she-
of us to assume he was deaf.
Well, she also thinks
Kaerith,
that
when
she
you
can
turn
trust
back
him.
over, you can see him signing something. As he signs the words, "I can't hear,"
Oh,
which would definitely give you the indication that he is mute, not deaf.
Kaerith would just like sign, but also say sorry to assume. And
He
we
signs
just
back,
walk
it's all
back
right.
to him. We just walk back to him.
Nice. What was the decision then for the party?
So I would just walk up to him and sign, but also say, both of them, to also just practice my CSL since I haven't used it in a long time. Just like, we have had our experiences before, but you seem like a nice guy, and we wouldn't want to refuse such an opportunity. So yeah, we would wish you follow you to your cabin.
He'd sign back that he'll lead you this way to his cabin. If you guys want, you can follow him along these various paths along the edge of this cliff. You can see a couple like fences that have clearly been just like handmade, put up along the side. And it just kind of winds up the side of the mesa until you reach a small cabin. You can see a young orcish girl is playing in the yard a bit. And looks over as you guys start walking up.
Ro would probably like fly over to her immediately. Be like, hi, what's your name?
You see her eyes go big. A fairy. My name's Zol.
Hi. Zol? That's a beautiful name.
What's your
My
name?
name's Ro. It's lovely to meet you. What are you up to?
I found a cool stick.
It is a cool stick. What are you doing with it?
You can see all these like various designs in the sand on top as she's just kind of going around just like making little doodles in the sand.
Oh, this is beautiful. I mean, wow, you're a real artist, aren't you?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can
Ro
definitely
probably just like.
tell,
Oh, sorry.
these people definitely don't have a lot. And from the looks of it, it's just the two of them here. All the way out here in a very desolate location. But, You know, it seems like a nice place. Like they seem happy here.
Yeah. Rose
Kaerith
probably
just
just gonna.
look around. Kaerith just looks around.
Rose would just try to keep like making like just talking to this young child. She'd probably join like playing in the dirt with her.
That's fun. Oh yeah, the orcish maid would turn around and sign back to Kaerith. I don't think I got your names.
So we just sign like actually not sign, just like I would just point to myself, Kaerith, Lena, to my side, Leinara, down below, next to us, Kenzie, and next to her daughter, Ro.
You see him nod for a moment, and he'd sign back the word Urum as a name. UROM. Just do each letter.
This one was an actual easy name to spell. Oh my god.
I thought it started with an O.
Guys, it's Urum. Where's the O in there?
I don't know.
He'd gesture
Yeah.
for you guys to come inside the cabin, and as he walks over to the porch, he'd tap on some chimes with a stick, and you'd see Zol look up, and then he signs something to her, and then she runs over. I was like, Kaerith, you can see he just signs come inside, time for dinner. As you guys go inside, you'd see it's not a big house. It's a little packed to have 6 people here. And there's not. You can see he kind of like pulls over like a small like couch that seems to have been like hand woven, like cushions and stuff on a kind of almost wooden wicker frame. Everything here seems handmade. You'd guess this person, or maybe their parents or something, built this house themselves. All the way out here.
As
And,
they walk in,
there's no seats.
Ro's gonna say, "Oh, this is a beautiful home."
Rowan, in response, I think Ro would probably have been able to pick up at least like a little bit of common sign language, like the very basics at least, even if you're not proficient. You just get like, because I mean it's a single sign for thank you, and then you just make that sign towards you.
While this conversation is happening, Kaerith was just like continuing looking around the house, primarily searching for 2 things, maybe through the windows or anything: a water source and a source of food.
And so, Kaerith, as you look around, it seems like there is a water barrel, as well as some small stores of food, and you'd see as Urum starts preparing a bunch of various food, and after a moment he starts handing out. It's not a lot. You guys have definitely probably had more most times, though it seems like, you know, it's well prepared.
Kaerith would just look at the food and just grab a few bites, and then just look at the orc daughter that clearly needs it more than us. And looking at like the proportions here, I'd imagine like this was supposed to be a meal for them, which it's actually more than a meal for them, that he split into 6. So I just like edge my ball over to her daughter, and I just start a conversation with Urum. One of the primary ones being, how do you survive in this area?
Through various signs, he would respond, kind of telling you how there's various game to hunt around here, such as like goats or deer, even some kind of like of cow or other things like yaks, ox. I think is actually what I meant, not yak. But he also grows some food in the garden, and as he sees you kind of push the bowl towards his daughter, he's like, he'd respond with, "That's very kind, but I'm just using some of the extra I have around." Like it
was just like,
it's still a full meal.
Here we just like sign back. Us Kenkus don't need like a big meal to survive for a long time. Don't worry. I'm still stocked up on some of my other reserves.
All right. Is there anything else you guys would like to do before heading to sleep for the night? It would be getting fairly
Actually, I
late
do.
at this point.
I do. Kaerith, after just saying the part with the appetite and the other conversation of how do you survive here, Kaerith would just sign. Do you guys have a map of the area?
He'd just shake his head no.
Do you know any? Do you know the second nearest civilization?
You think for a moment, and then sign back, Garan Hall.
Kaerith would just be like, "Thank you," and just like sigh and just like it's not your fault, and just like start stimming himself in the point like he's just fidgeting with deep hollowed out bone, which in this context is just deep when we're still in its bone form.
Anyone else like to do anything?
Rose probably gonna just keep like chatting away with this child and like keeping her entertained kind of. Maybe she pulls out like her writing equipment and they kind of just sit and like draw together.
Over the course of the evening, Zol would tell Ro all about various characters she had made up in her head and had been drawing. All sorts of strange stories and that kind of childhood imagination. They don't always quite make sense, and it seems like you're missing a lot of context, but she seems very enthusiastic about it.
Ro would be enjoying it so much. She will just match the enthusiasm and just take it all in and really enjoy like the wonderful stories that she's being told. And she tried to draw these characters as well, as Zol was describing them.
And while you're doing that, if you ever glance over at Urum, occasionally you kind of look over and smile, seeing that his daughter's having a nice time talking to someone new.
Oh.
You'd guess it's not often that people come all the way out here, so it's very nice to be able to talk to people. And with that, you guys can head to bed for the night. I'm assuming you guys are still going to sleep in the tent, though, since you already have all your stuff set up. And there's not a particularly large amount of room in this cabin.
Kaerith and I guess I'd imagine Laz and maybe Kenzie, depending on how much room there'd be after two of the two big people in this party go outside. I just begin setting up the tent with Laz, and just like after we set up, I just get into my quadrant of the hexagonic tent and just try to think of any other way we could go from here.
Alright. With that, you guys can get a nice long rest, though I think you've already gotten one on your way out of the tunnels. And, if you guys want, you can get up in the morning. And, you guys would find that even very early in the morning, it seems like Zol is still asleep. Urum isn't here. It's like he left to go do something in the morning.
I feel like Ro would make Zol some breakfast. Make sure she has something to eat when she wakes up. And then like when she's finished, she goes and wakes her up and is like, Hi sweet girl, I've got some food for you.
Oh, that's really kind. And
how did you sleep?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Did you have some dreams?
I remember.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, as you do that, a little later in the morning, Urum would come back. It seems like he's been out hunting in the morning, and would be dragging just like a full deer. Not even dragging, just fully like slung over his shoulder, just a deer. Orcs are incredibly strong. And he'd start bringing it around back to skin and chop it up. As he starts working on that. And is there anything else you guys want to do here, or would you guys just be headed out for the day?
Should probably keep moving.
Yeah, it's probably for the best that we keep moving.
Yeah. Before they leave, Ro would leave like a little drawing and maybe a note for Zol. Something sweet, you know.
Kaerith would just like walk up to Autumn and just sign, "Thank you for the gratitude you showed us yesterday," and like just continue packing up his tent and like adds a comment, "Big catch today."
You see him sign back. Yes, good deer up in the mountains today. And after a moment, yes, we're very happy to have had you over. It's not often we can get guests out here, and it's nice to have company. And you guys are able to head out for the day, down through the mesa. As you guys make your way down through the mesa, you can finally set out into the actual desert for the night. And could I get a general constitution check for the party? This is just going to determine how good of time you make traveling out into the desert.
How does number
Ulva?
sound?
You're gonna make it fairly reliably, unless someone like nat ones, then they might have some issues. But it's just how
unnatural
fast
20.
you're moving. Natural 20.
17 plus. No,
Four.
unnatural.
Oh,
17.
all
6.
right.
4.
Okay, no, that's good. 4? Okay. All right, so that's let's see, that's 47 total for the whole party. So 47 divided by 4 is an 11.7. So about a 12 average.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
It's not particularly great. But it's not too bad. It is definitely a slog crossing this desert. It is just endless sand in every direction and dunes to hike up and then try and not fall down as the sand keeps giving way under your feet as you're trying to go down these dunes. As you travel across this, this would take you probably another week. And we'll say 7 days before anything actually of note happens. As it is a long time of just travel and then sleeping and then travel across a extremely barren expanse. Occasionally you see various like rocks and other things jutting up out of the desert, but it's not frequent. It is quite the event when you see a rock out here. And is there anything you guys would do over the course of this week? You're out here seeing pretty much nothing. Just traveling in the sun, getting sprayed with sand from the wind, eating whatever rations are on this lizard's sled.
I feel like we would just continue arguing about the lizards' names. Like we still haven't decided. Like someone's just like sand and dune and then everyone groans.
Yeah.
Guys, how about we just play I Spy My Little Eye?
There's not many options for that.
Sand.
I
Actually.
spy my little eye, something beige.
Sand.
Is it sand?
How'd you guess?
There's nothing else out here, Kaerith. You know, if we're gonna play a game, honestly, I don't know, we could do like two truths and a lie. I mean, for goodness sake, I know what you guys look like, you know, knocked unconscious and bloody, but not what your favorite color is.
We could play that. Who wants to start?
I didn't think this through.
Kenzie?
Okay, fine. Okay, I suggested it. I can start. Okay. I'm 173 centimeters tall. When I was a kid, I wanted my spellcaster folks to be a staff with a cool crystal on the end. And then the glasses chain on my glasses was a gift for my 17th birthday.
You're not 173 centimeters tall.
Do we have any other guesses?
I think that the
Same,
second
yeah.
one was a lie.
Yeah, me too. You don't really look like a crystal person to me.
Okay. You're actually all wrong.
No! Did you get it for your 18th birthday?
Yes.
Wow.
We love the little details.
Yeah,
You have to pick who's next.
I have to pick.
Kaerith would just like hide between the little just little sacks of resources. It's just like a funny, pitiful attempt of just like saying, "Don't, not me, not me."
And just for that, Leinara's gonna point to her.
Kaerith would groan and just be like, "Fine, let me think of this. My mom was my hero. I was bullied, and I was exiled."
Oh. Well, I hope the last one's not. I hope the last one's the lie. Because being exiled is. That's just a horrible thing to go through. So that's my guess.
Guesses? Any other guesses?
Last one.
Well, again, all of you were wrong. The lie was my mom was my hero.
Oh.
It's just from the area I grew up in, it was like a really hard possibility of you actually seeing reoccurring faces almost daily. The stalkers just have so many dangers like outposts in cities, and also the idea that us Kenkus don't really like we migrate, not really migrate, but like we have. My mom probably had many other children, and yeah, just never really got to meet her, and I was bullied for using a lot, being insecure about my voice and stealing many voices and changing them daily.
Oh. Or would fly over and give Kaerith a little bit of a hug on his arm.
Kaerith would just look at it and just like tense up for a bit, but then just like slowly rest and soften up and just like nudges my arm in a bit. That's like, although through the naked eye it would look like I'm just pushing her away, it's more like a hug back, but just due to my size and the proportionality here, it's generally just a hug back.
Okay, you have to pick who goes next now.
Don't really know a lot about Kenzie.
Okay. My favorite color is blue. I hate the smell of seawater, and I have a good relationship with my parents.
Oh, well, it has to
Just
be
like-
the seawater one, right?
Yeah, but think about it. We spent like 2 weeks with Kenzie near the sea.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Honestly, I've been trying to not think about those 2 weeks.
I just look at Kenzie. You don't really wear blue. I guess blue is a lie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think I agree. I feel like your blue's not quite your color.
Oh, no, that was the truth.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean, you would look wonderful in blue.
Thank you. But
well, I
yeah,
do know your favorite color, I guess.
there you go.
So, which one was the lie again?
I don't talk to my parents much anymore, so
Oh.
that one,
I'm sorry.
it's fine.
Do all of us just have family issues here?
I
Well,
d-
Ro, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I have more than 25 children.
What?
I haven't been to my birthplace in around 40 years. And my favorite flower is a sunflower.
Well, looking at Ro, it's really hard between the 14 years and 25 killed children here.
I feel like 25 children. That feels.
That's a lot.
How old were you again?
I'm not sure I want to answer that.
Yeah, it's kind of rude to ask a lady her age.
I'd
Well, I think
say
it's the children.
it's the exhalation.
That's
Sorry,
your children.
what are your guesses, the children?
Yeah.
I guess you have been to your birthplace in 14 years.
Kenzie and Nara were correct. I'd say I have around 20 children. I kind of lost count after a while, but I mean, I love them all so much. I didn't give birth to them all.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of them are, adopted and collected from here and there.
It sounds so wrong.
It makes
But-
more sense.
I can up the count by 3 now, I think.
Why?
Oh, well, I mean, I see all 3 of you. Like, you're my children, honestly.
We should keep going.
Yeah.
As you guys are talking about this, you definitely feel the wind start to pick up a bit. As the sand starts getting whipped up in front of you more and more. You've seen this storm on the horizon for a while, and it seems like it would be a lot more effort to try and go around. I mean, with the desert, you guys have been through a couple sandstorms already. It is unfortunately the nature of how a place like this works. There are sandstorms, and this one seems a little different. As you continue on through this storm, you would actually start to see something further into the sandstorm. Could I get a perception check with disadvantage from someone? I'll let you guys choose who. But I think Ro technically is the highest if you just want to maximize.
I feel like we should get Kenzie to roll.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll give Kenzie a flat roll instead of disadvantage because Kenzie's been out in the desert so much.
And
There you
mine
go.
is 21. Okay.
21.
I didn't roll yet.
Oh, why did I hear 21?
Is it- I don't know.
I don't know.
That's all I
You
had
might
to
I'm
be
do.
hallucinating.
9 plus
Oh, no.
10.
It's a 19.
9 plus
though.
10.
19? With a
Yeah.
19, you can see what looks to be ruins ahead. These are not anything that you would know is out here. These should not be out here. You have not heard any reports from the Jackalkin of finding anything like this out in this place.
That's not meant to be there.
The sandstorm?
No, the ruins in the middle.
Oh,
All you can see is just like a little bit of maybe like an old wall and an archway and 2 statues, one broken. It's hard to make out any specific details though without getting closer.
we should go investigate.
I mean, I suppose if nothing else, it might be a good place to wait out the storm.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the storm, though.
Yeah, I definitely say
Yeah,
you could do
that's-
that, Jynx.
Okay. Kaerith would just sigh and just like, I'm a sucker for ruins, and just like take out his quarterstaff and just like you can see a small but noticeable wave of wind just suddenly and rotating around him until it reaches his head. I would just make sort of a makeshift goggles. Not really something that covers the eyes, but it protects the eyes from the sand.
You're able to make this kind of like gust of wind that follows you as it kind of blows back against the sand, spraying in other directions, almost like causing it to just arc around you instead of getting in your eyes, making it a lot easier to see.
I was gonna fly right behind Kaerith.
You would not be able to fly in these conditions, unfortunately.
Oh.
Bug.
Yeah, if you want, you could go and hang on to Bug.
Yeah.
I will say, actually, you could fly. I would just need a con save, or you would get hurt from the winds, her damaging your wings.
She's just been
could've attempted.
chilling on Bug or different people's shoulders.
You
She's gonna stay
go,
where she is.
Yeah, you can hang on to Bug as he crawls across the sand. Honestly, seems probably the least bothered. He's a fairly aerodynamic shape and low to the ground. As you guys move closer to these ruins, you would be able to make out this kind of broken wall and archway, and what seem to be these runes that run across the arch, as well as two statues, both of humanoid figures with the heads of vultures. One of them is broken and nearly completely buried in the sand, and the other still stands watch, though it seems to be very much eroded by this wind and sand.
Kaerith would just squint his eyes and say, isn't this another psycho what was his name? Is this Vendersol?
Without even a religion check, I will say you can identify this as a image of Vandersol.
Both of them are Vendersol here?
Yep.
Seems kind well, better not judge the artistic choices of the gods right in front of it. It's just like Kaerith would just inspect the ruins.
Does anyone speak Celestial? And I ask that, already knowing nobody does.
But
Unless any of you have an ability that allows you to read any language.
Oh, I think me and Ro both have comprehend languages.
I do not have it anymore.
I have it though. I just took Rune Chamber.
Goodness!
I just took Rune Chamber. Okay, I have comprehend languages. I can use that.
Alright. As you use this, you can see it is a single word written in Celestial. I'll put it in the chat and I'll also tell you. It is just the word reliquary.
What does that mean?
Definition.
If any of you guys would like to roll for a definition, I'd let you try history or intelligence.
pretty
Just
sure
pure
that's, like-
intelligence.
I think it has something to
I
do
do
with
it.
relics. If I had to get. Maybe like some of
Can
that
I do
story
it?
relic.
Yeah, sure.
Can I do it
Go
since...
for it.
Okay, wait, for who?
It would just be intelligence.
Okay, no, but for who?
Whoever wants to.
Okay, I guess I'll do it because I unironically know what this means.
Kaerith has been around trinkets and other stuff enough to know what a reliquary is. A reliquary is a container, usually something ornate or holy, that is meant to contain a religious relic, and a religious relic specifically meaning ashes or a body part of a saint or whatever else.
Where was this written? Like on what part?
Over the arch. It is on the arch of this like gateway.
It was just like, after hearing what Leinara said, it was just like, reliquary? What the? And just like quickly do a quick prayer. Guys, we should not F around here.
Well, what if we could find something within?
Trust me, you do not want. If you find something, you should not have found it.
I mean, do we think that it was in one of the statues and that's why one of them is broken?
Reliquaries usually bury it, so I guess it's underneath. And last time we experienced a dead god, I look at Kenzie. We got that.
On
I mean,
the
it
other
did
hand,
now. Oh. I was gonna say that.
Oh my goodness.
Say that again. I interrupted.
it got a bit out of hand.
It did.
Just a little.
But I mean,
Well, guys, it was It's really cool to be here, though. It's like, it should be a monument by how cool it is to be around Vandersol's alleged grave.
I would like to remind you, Vandersol's not dead.
Yeah,
He isn't?
Just a quick
No.
reminder, that's not the one who died. Yeah,
I feel like
Vandersol's
To be
still active.
This,
Yeah. Okay.
I would assume.
Go on. Go, Nara, go.
No, I was just saying that I would assume that, given what we know of Vandersol, maybe it's more that the statues are here to watch over or something, or guide the ashes of the person who is buried here towards whatever comes after, or I mean, I don't know.
Do you guys believe the statue in the forest also played a role, and we just inspected a person's grave in the forest?
I think that's a shrine, not a grave.
Also, like, we know that the conclave, they're searching for, you know, they took the blood from Skirillon, and we know what they're searching for stuff like this. I mean, we could maybe find something here that could help us understand. You know, we know what they're planning on doing to the world. We've got to find a way to stop them. Surely having, you know, something from the gods would help us. Surely.
So you want to desecrate this grave?
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I was about to say.
Why?
I mean, no one's going to be out here. I mean, even Kenzie said it's not supposed to be here. It's not like anyone's going to miss it. What if there's something in there that could help?
I mean, it feels kind of rude to disturb a grave.
I just
especially
think that
fully.
it's, you know, it's us against the end of the world. We have to do something. Like, we have to be, you know, if something here could help us, why shouldn't we try and see if it could?
That's not a bad argument, but like, we would be just as bad as the Phoenix Conclave if we desecrated this grave.
I'm not worried about being as bad as them. I'm worried that they're going to try and end the world and we have no way to stop them.
Well, you guys would hear a
Oh.
rumbling, like scraping.
Oh,
Okay, if we just look around, still having the cool wind goggles, we still just look around.
This would be very clear and obvious, so I'm not even gonna make you roll for this. You would see that that there is movement from the two statues. The one that is partially buried in the sand, you see it move a little bit, and it is just stuck. It can't move. The one that is still standing steps off of its pedestal with this grinding, cracking sound, and I need you to roll initiative.
oh, come on.
Come on, bro. Why would you say it? 20.
I don't think this was my fault.
That one!
I got 8.
Sorry,
That's amazing.
did Kenzie also get in that one?
Don't you have advantage?
Oh
Both
my
of them were
gosh.
nat ones.
Oh
You're
my
kidding.
God.
I'm going to bin these dice.
As Leinara and Kenzie, just completely unaware of what's going on, are talking to the rest of the party. I gotta do something for the nat ones. As you see, this is gonna unfortunately go before this little effect is gonna go before anyone else. The one that is stuck in the sand tries to get free as you see a hand come up as it is starting to break as it's trying to get out of the sand, and immediately you see a hand reach out. You guys are actually like 30 feet away still. But it throws its hand, breaking it free from the ground as this rock shrapnel sprays at you. With the only attack it can do, which is pretty much using its own arm as a projectile. This thing seems very committed to attacking. And I'm going to roll an attack on both the nat 1 people.
stealing my move of throwing a hand.
Hold on, wait, Archer, is shield still active?
I'll let it block one attack for you. Next attack that
Okay.
can be blocked by
Okay.
shield, because since you already cast it.
Yep.
That is a 13 on Leinara.
Oh,
Does that hit?
no. AC 14.
And a 20 on Kenzie.
Okay, see, this is not what this is. Yes.
And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
DC
wow,
17.
okay.
Oh no.
I've got a save, yeah, minus 1.
Okay, so you need a 6, 8 or higher, or 18 or higher. Yeah, so that's not going to be enough. As you get hit so hard with this hand, as Leinara is able to barely get out of the way of this rock shrapnel,
Damn it!
as Kenzie, you get hit with this broken stone arm and get knocked 10 feet away and prone, as you take 13 bludgeoning damage
That's not
as you
bad.
lay face down in the sand. And now combat's gonna start. Kaerith, I'll just say also the one in the ground, that is all it could do. It is out of combat. It can't do anything about this. It is just the big
Oh, so
boy.
that's all? Okay, so
It's just the
big boy.
one golem.
Kaerith was just like do his usual abuse with a stick and just like do 2 attacks this turn and just like first of all just grab his quarterstaff and with the sharp part not the sharp but with the curvy part would just hit it towards the giant guy with I get a 20. Hold on, let me calculate this. 25.
Alright. With a 25, you can definitely hit him.
That's a hold on, what was it? A 4 plus 4 and 8. Coming back around, we'll do another and now that I've hit it for 8 damage, having again my back side of the staff facing it, we'll just go for a second hit. For a 20 to hit.
Yeah, 20 is also definitely gonna hit.
Then I get a that's a 7 plus 4. That's a 13 up to 21 damage this turn. And how did action surge work again? I just again attack.
You just get to do 2 more tags.
And again, I would just do an action surge. And just again continue abusing this thing. For a 16 plus 7, so 8. I think that hits, no?
16 plus 7, yeah, that'll hit.
For a 6 plus 4, 12. Again with my second one coming back. For a 12 plus for a 19 to hit. With a that's a 5 plus 9. Hold on, let me note this down somewhere. And now that I finally finished my barrage, I would just like see that I still have my bottom of my quarterstaff still a bit in the air, and I would do my pole strike to just dig it into this giant, which is a what was it again?
Sorry, could you
4
tell me how
plus
much
4?
damage total you're doing? Cause I'm gonna be. This is a lot, and I'm kind of losing track a little bit. How much?
Okay, so pole strike is 4 plus 4, no, for me.
Yeah.
It's okay, 4 plus 4.
I'm just wondering. Okay, could you repeat how much damage you did for the last couple attacks? Or wait, are they
Okay,
on
hold
the?
on, let me-
Or wait, they're on the list, aren't they?
I'm gonna they're not on the list. I rolled
Okay.
manually. And that's gonna be a 1 plus 4, which is a 5. That's gonna be 37.
37 total damage. Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's a little bit. As you crack this quarterstaff over and over into this thing, you see cracks start to slowly spread across it. Yeah, that is a significant amount of damage, but it is definitely still up, and unfortunately not even down to half yet. as it is going to go next. Because it rolled a 13, despite not being the fastest creature. As it takes these stone fists and is going to take a swing at you. That is a 28 to hit.
Fuck!
And a 24 to hit.
24. Yeah, both of them hit, bro. You don't even have to ask.
Alright. As it takes this swing at you, that is going to deal. That is going to deal 27 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Saving throw, that's a 22.
22? Alright.
Yep.
Can you make me one more?
That was okay, sure.
Since it's one per attack.
Hold on. My dice fell. It's a 20.
20? Okay. You are able
Yep.
to stay in place as this thing hits you hard in the head and then immediately falls with like a punch to the gut. This thing is also like larger than you, so its stone hands are big and they hurt quite bad.
Yep.
Ro, you're up. As this thing is just beating Kaerith.
I'm
Kaerith's
close to
beating it
Kaerith.
harder.
Am I close to? I'm close to Kaerith, right?
Yep. You guys are within
Okay.
5 feet of each other.
I'm going to first level Cure Wounds Kaerith then.
Actually, I just realized technically, Kaerith is had to have moved to get to the thing, but
Oh.
you could get to him because you're faster.
Okay, so then I healed Kaerith for 19. Oh wait,
That
I
was
think I
me.
clicked. Wait, I think I did second level, but that's fine. That'll be second level then. I think that's why I clicked Maxton. And then I will heal Kenzie with Healing Word at second level. Or 10. Okay. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Right. Leinara, you're up.
Am I far enough away to Eldritch Blast?
Yes. You're about 30 feet away.
Okay. Awesome, great. Then I'm.
Kenzie's 10
going
feet
to
behind
cast
you,
Hex.
and the other two are 30 feet in front of you. Or 25 feet in front of you.
Okay. Well, I'll cast Hex.
Alright.
On the thing, I'll Hex it for strength.
Alright.
And then, okay, let's go. See if we can Eldritch Blast this stupid thing. Oh, there goes that dice. Okay, that's an 18 plus 8 is 26.
That'll
and
definitely
12
hit.
plus 8 is 20.
That'll also definitely hit.
Let's go! Oh my goodness! Finally!
I am going to ask you to just roll Eldritch Blast damage, since this is a stone thing, so it doesn't really have any flesh to damage with necrotic damage.
I did not know that! Damn it! Okay, there goes my spell slot. Whatever, fine. It's still Hex for strength. Whatever. It can't grapple me.
Yep.
Well, if it wanted it
You're gonna
to.
say that they're gonna.
Oh, okay. That's unfortunate. Well, you hit him. As you charge up these Eldritch Blasts and hit him twice, you see just a piece of rock chip off the shoulder. That's gonna do 3 damage. Next up is Kenzie.
Kenzie can get up, right?
Yep. It does take half your movement to get up, unfortunately, since that's how prone
That's
works.
Okay,
And you are 40 feet away.
well, that's fine. I'm gonna try to shoot it with my short bow.
Alright.
Oops. Yep. Oh. 24 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Yay. And then 8 damage.
As that arrow strikes into it, it does damage. It chips more off than the 2 Eldritch Blasts, actually, still. Though it seems like trying to pierce through this stone armor is going to be very difficult with this damage type.
Unless you brute force it.
Is going to
Bah,
take half
bah,
damage.
bah.
As it unfortunately is resistant to piercing.
Oh,
Kaerith, you're up.
Well, Kaerith just like after getting shot, not punched in the gut, which but for like and groveling for like a second before he feels the heal that Ro provided, he'll just be like, I have to be serious again, and again we'll just start beating this guy with his fucking stick.
For him.
That's a 15 plus 7.
That'll hit. You guys are rolling high damage, or not high damage, high rolls to hit today.
Now I hit a max damage 12,
Alright.
and
See those
again
cracks spread
because again I'm a polar master, I would just do my bonus action now, which is a 1 plus 4, which is a 7.
further. Yeah, that,
and now-
that's a. Do you say a nat 1 plus
Oh.
4?
No, that's a 1 plus 4 because it's a polar strike, and I
You
got
do
a
still
3
need to roll a
plus-
hit on that.
Oh, okay. There's a 16 plus 7 hit.
Yes.
Okay, 12 plus 7 up to now. And again, now that this is like just with my spear still holding him like this, I would just go for the final hit with my stick.
Alright.
And that's a 11, unfortunately.
That does not hit, as you're making headway for a moment before it puts up its arm and blocks that last attack.
Well, I'll just jump back.
Alright. It is going to be this thing's turn. As it is going to take a swing at Kaerith first. For a 23 to hit.
Yeah, it hits, bro. My shield is either way, it's just down now.
Okay. That is going to deal just a little bit of 15 bludgeoning damage. And yeah, strength saving throw.
That's a 21.
21, okay. You are able to hold position and not be knocked back. As you see it also lock on to that there is another creature within its range, and is going to make an attack on Ro next. Oh, I just realized Ro's also on Bug. Okay.
No.
That is a 25 to hit,
No.
as it is going to bring down its hand at Ro and Bug. And deal... What was that? One sec, how much health does Bug have?
18.
18.
Bug is 18
okay.
now.
Nice. Oh, he's also resistant to bludgeoning. Ro, you take 10 damage.
Okay.
As this attack is also going to hit Bug. As Bug is going to take 5.
How do I put Bug's health? Oh wait, no, I don't. I put it out. Say 5, sorry?
Just 5. Because Bug's resistant to bludgeoning. And this is bludgeoning damage, so it takes 5 and stuff down. I forgot Bug was actually kind of goated.
Guys, you
And
should
Ro,
let
you're
Bug
up
this
after getting
rolls
hit
now.
with this ruined monster. Golem was the word I was looking for.
I mean, okay, I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds first level on Kaerith. I'm gonna physically roll this one instead. That's 12 heal points for Kaerith. And then, I'll Bardic Inspiration, Nara.
Alright. Leinara, you're up.
Great. So I want to be clear. Kaerith is. You know what? No, this doesn't actually really matter that much. Can I cast Moonbeam?
Yeah, you're just gonna position it like behind him a little bit, so
Yeah.
it just hits him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah, so get that big old cylinder of light. Let's go. That's gonna be a DC 16 con save.
Alright, it is stone, so it does have quite good con. Actually, you know what? Worse than I would have expected now that I'm looking at its actual stats. Sorry, it just rolled so unbelievably bad.
Space laser!
That is not gonna pass as this starlight pierces through this this sandstorm and is going to begin to damage this creature. You could kill it.
Come on.
It is possible to kill with this.
That's 7 plus 7 plus 4, that's 18. 14 plus 4
Very
is
close.
18. Oh.
As you blast this thing with starlight, you see as it's as these cracks put in it by Kaerith and the other smaller attacks that the other party have done, unfortunately that have not been high enough damage, begin to give way as you see its head crumble off of its body and part of its shoulders start to give way. It is still fighting. It does not seem to need a head to fight. And yeah, that's probably the most damage I've seen Leinara do in a turn. Good job.
The most is actually 24 back in the
Space laser time.
Space laser.
All
Oh,
right,
I'm so excited to do that.
Kenzie, you're up.
Okay, right. Kane's gonna. How far away am I?
40 feet.
40 feet. Okay. I can't really do much because it's resistant to piercing.
It is looking like genuinely a little tap could put it down right now.
Okay. Kane's gonna run towards it and then cunning action dash.
Right.
That's how it works. And then use short sword attack, which is a 20 to hit. And then
That'll definitely hit. How much damage?
yay.
I'll just tell you, you need 6 because it is resistant to piercing, and that's what short sword does.
Oh, 7.
7?
Yep.
That's enough. As you can
Yay!
slide between Kaerith's legs underneath this golem, and as you go underneath, swing that short sword into one of the cracks in the leg as it gives way and hits into the sand and finally crumbles apart. You can see a few of the
Yay.
rocks still moving a bit, but for all intents and purposes, it can't do anything anymore. As it just kind of twitches in the sand a bit.
You ever just look at if anything was in the golem?
Seems like it was just stone.
And Kaerith was just like turned back. What do you do about that guy now?
That's a good question.
Do you just water him like a plant?
I don't think that's
Maybe
how
he'll
that
grow
I
works.
think we
again.
should waste our water on the stone.
Yeah.
I just like, can I just kick it in for like hilarious reasons? It just dies.
You can kick the one that's already down, and it like you feel the sand shift a bit under your feet, but it doesn't seem like it can get up from under the sand.
Can we?
It's just buried.
Oh,
Can Ro investigate to see if they can find whatever would be, like, within the... I don't remember the word. Like, what would be
Rooms.
kept within this, in the room.
You would need to go further in.
Okay. Can she do that and then investigate?
Alright,
Kaerith
you guys
was
can
just
head.
following
the
case of
room.
anything.
You guys can head through this archway that reads that word reliquary across the top. And as you step into these ruins, the sandstone starts to subside as you see something that I will describe next episode. So thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you in a future
Yay!
episode.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.